Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Erica from Highland Hickory Designs, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to make multiple color changes and how to carry yarn in your corner to corner project. Now I've already worked row 1 and row 2 just to save time. So we're going to work on row 3, which will be 3 blocks, and let's say we want to change the color of the center block. But these two are going to stay the same. So we'll start with our chain 6, 5, 6, in the 4th chain from the hook, double crochet, and in the remaining 2 chains, double crochets. Okay, turn your work. So normally to lock this block into this other block, we would slip stitch and chain 3 space to lock it in. But since we're going to be changing colors, we're going to bring in our next color instead of pulling the peach color through again. So you'll insert your hook into the chain 3 space, grab your new color, pull it through, and slip stitch with that. So you want to take your peach color and drop it back behind, just let it fall. And you want to pick up your new color, and you're going to chain 3 just as you normally would to create your block. Now here's where we're going to carry yarn. Since we know that we need a peach block here and a peach block at the end, we're going to lay the yarn across the top right here, and we're going to crochet the green block right over top of it. So make sure you get the tail, the chain 3, and the peach. So now we have our 3 double crochets. Everything's tucked neatly inside. Pull your first color tight, and since we're going to change colors again, so you're going to insert your hook in the chain 3 space and pick up the peach that you carried. And slip stitch. You're going to drop the green back behind and chain 3 with your peach. And if you pull your green tight, you won't see the color change as much. So let's try row 4. And row 4 will have 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the ends, we're going to keep the peach, and we'll do 2 greens in the middle. So we'll change colors again. So let's get started. 4, 5, 6. Turn your work, and the green will be right there waiting for you. So we want to lock this in, but since we're changing colors, we're going to pick up the green, pull it through the chain 3 space and through our slip stitch. Now you could carry this peach all the way to the other side, but since you have green on green blocks, it's going to be noticeable. Let me show you an example. Okay, so say we want to carry it along. Put it right up against our chain 3. And we'll work our blocks. See, we locked the peach in, but here's where it becomes tricky. If you want to continue to carry the peach along, you have to wrap it around this block, work your green block, and then you would add the peach. But the part that I don't like is that you can see this color in here on both sides. And I don't really care for that. So what I would do is we'll go back to our very first block. Okay, so now we need to lock this block in with a slip stitch, but we're going to change to green. Pull that through. So we just slip stitched with green. We're going to drop this peach back behind. Just let it go. And we'll start a brand new yarn on this end. And that keeps you from getting that random color in the middle. So we'll make our 2 blocks. Okay, and we'll stop right there. Okay, can you see we left the peach back behind, so it's going to stay down there. Now we're going to pick up another peach, and we're going to pull that through the slip stitch, drop the green behind, and work our last block. And I kept that tail locked in there. I crocheted right over top of it. I ran it right along the chain 3 and crocheted right over top. You pull this green tight and you won't see it as much. Same with the peach down here. You pull it tight and it's not as noticeable. So now we have 3 balls of yarn going at one time. Oops, where's the other one? There it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's make this a bit more complicated. For row 5, we're going to bring in a 3rd color. So for row 5, we're going to need 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's keep the last 2 peach. We're going to bring in a purple and 2 greens. So let's get started. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, turn your work. All your yarn will be ready. Okay, so our second block is going to be purple. So we'll grab our purple strand. And we're going to pull that through the chain 3 space and finish our slip stitch. We're going to drop the peach back behind and work our first purple block. Don't forget to crochet right over that tail to lock it in place. Okay, pull that tight. Now see, we're going to start having a mess of yarn back here. Sometimes you might have to stop in the middle of your work and reorganize your yarn balls because it becomes too difficult to pull. Okay, so now we're going to switch to green. Bring your yarn straight up and around the block to the chain 3 space. Insert your hook in the chain 3 space, grab the green and pull it through and finish your slip stitch. Now drop the purple back behind. I like to pin it with my finger. Pick up your green, pick up your green. Kind of wiggle it snug a little bit. And finish your blocks. Your 2 green are completed. So we want our peach as our last one. Pull that through. Drop the green behind. Pick up your peach and finish the last block of row 5. And pull your green tight. Okay, so now we've added a third color. There's 2 more things I'd like to show you before we end this video. We're going to start row 6. We're going to finish off the green and we're going to carry the purple all the way up to here. So we'll have a peach, purple, and no more green, a purple, 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 and another purple, and a peach, which will make 6 blocks for row 6. Okay, let's get started. 1 peach block, straighten out our yarn a bit. Okay, so we need to attach this block, but we're getting rid of the green. We're going to stop the green. So what you need to do is give yourself a long tail on the green and cut it. And then you can pull the green out of the mess. And we need purple all the way up here. And instead of starting a brand new ball or bobbin, we're going to kind of eyeball it, wrap it around each square so we know approximately how much yarn we're going to need. You don't want to pull it too tight because it will make your blanket pucker. So right about here. Insert your hook, pull the purple through, but don't let go because you don't want to lose that slack right there. Finish your slip stitch and begin your purple blocks. Now you want to crochet right over top of this purple strand to cover it up because you don't want a stray piece of yarn. Now we got to see how it's locked in right here. Here's the green strand that we just cut off. So we want to lock that in place so that it doesn't come undone. So we'll wrap it around to the chain 3. And continuing with our purple, we're going to work around the purple, the chain 3, and the green that we're trying to lock into place. Slip stitch to lock in your block. Okay, now we're going to work right over top of all of this into the chain 3 space. Okay, so now pull the green tight. The green is locked in, and we can go one more block to lock it in even more if you want. Less tails to weave in later, which is what I'd rather do anyway. So let's work again into the chain 3 space. Okay, so that's pretty well locked in there. You can trim that off if you want. And our last block will be the peach. Pull it tight, but not too tight. Okay, so there you go. We've finished off our green, and you learned how to carry backwards to get your yarn from one side to the other. Pull that tight. And those are the basics for how to change colors. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.